Taoiseach and Minister as old and new, I want to acknowledge at the outset that today is a very important day for you all, and I certainly wish you well in your new portfolios and in the future. Taoiseach, I want to also acknowledge your role as Minister for Higher Education and commend you for the work that you did in terms of apprenticeships. I know we mightn't agree on very many issues, but I do want to acknowledge that the focus you put on apprenticeships and traineeships was very, very welcome, and indeed was something that stood out for me in the Higher Education Committee. I do hope that that focus continues, because we have a serious gap in terms of the lack of trades, and we need to address it. So I would hope, certainly, and would be prepared to work with any minister in that portfolio. The business of government is an incredibly serious profession. It calls for a dedication that is absolutely committed to the public interest and not the subordination of optics, party infighting and political positioning. I hear plenty of rhetoric about the public interest, about stability and commitment to the programme for government, but the cold hard facts remain that what we see here today is less about new energy and more about recycled energy. You have taken the resources of some people, mixed them with others, and the result is a product that looks exactly the same. And based on precedent, I don't see much in this government capable of delivering the radical and transformative return or change to a vision of a national sovereignty that is connected to the people and that listens to the people. There is a massive gap there. I want to see a government, as the saying goes, of the people, by the people and for the people. And what I see instead is a government that will continue to be embarrassed by the demands of the Irish people. I see a government where the interests of an international order will always be prioritised, be that in terms of our neutrality or indeed in terms of immigration policy. And on that basis, I cannot support these nominations. To do so would be a vote for the status quo, and that is what has already brought us to the uncertain place we find ourselves in today. Garv Margaret.